which is Lisa. And Dawn is going to read the names. I'm going to read the names. This is how the procedure goes. The slate. So what we're going to do is I'm going to read off the names on the slate before we vote on it, because we're not Nancy Pelosi. You want to see what's in the bill before we vote on it. I'm going to warn you ahead of time that I will screw up your names if you've been here before. I'm horrible. I'm Polish, and I will screw up your Polish names, so no offense. So I'm trying. Oh, yeah. If it's not Smith, you know. All right, so here we go. I got... We don't have to. It's in the rules.
You're good.
It's in the rules. 10% allotted. All right, I'll continue. Can I go? All right. Sal Agrusa, Mike Aiello, Daniel Arntz, Jonathan D.H. Arntz, Kelly Austin, Ronald Babin, Verna Babula, Stephen Bahura, Frederick Bain, thank you, Selena Banka, Paul Barrett, Riley Patarish, Stephen Beck, Judy Bernard, Nicklin Brandenburg, Keith Brennan, Jason Bright, Patricia Camarada, James Carabelli, Nelda Carpenter, Maria Carl, Lisa Carpenter-LaBelle, do it all the way down, please. Lisa Casali, Eric Castiglia, Marlene Centeno, sorry Marlene, Russ Cleary, Timothy Klein, Sheila Cahoon, Brenda Dominic, Ryan Ellis, Rachel Fortin, Shane Giannino, Fred L. Gibson Jr., Daniel Gilbert, Sheila Goldstein, Roger Goodrich, Brian Gorney, Michelle Graham, Kathleen Handyside, Elizabeth Hanna, Sandra Hartunian, Dana Henry, Bill Hollister, John Hubel, Paul Jersey, Kevin Johns, Russ Johns, Janet Johnson, Benjamin Joseph, Dale Schwach, sorry Dale, Catherine Kirk, Stanislaw Kroll, Donald, hopefully you know who you are, Stanislaw, Donald Krupinski, David Langer, Jason McClanahan, Kyle McKee, Peter Meyer, Lorraine Middleton, James Miller, Sue Ann Milligan, Carol Mills, Thomas Mitchell, Ken Nelson, Julie White, James Nook, Kurt O'Keefe, Patricia Persichetti, Ron Petsazik, Robert Persifil, Carol Reed, Mark Ringgold, Jacqueline Rodeman, S.M. Rutkowski, Diane Saber, Jean Shabbat Lewis, Rayanne Schlesinger, Larry Charlo, Linda Charlo, Ronald Singer, Ellen Smith, Stephen Springborn, Sean Stanek, Suzanne Gosley Nesbitt, Justin Somerville, Joseph Cezanne, Tom Szynski, Nancy Tissio, Larry Tominello, Linda Torp, Peter Torres, Kevin Trippy, Kevin Tucker, Jimmy Sam Woodward, Pamela Ulrich, Lisa Valerio Noak, Gary Valance, Gino Vitale, Jennifer Walker, Bethany Wheeler, Michelle Zabawa, Rola Zarif, John Zabanik, Peter Polak, you know who you are. No. He knows I can't pronounce his last name, so he's Peter Polak. Loretta Thielen, Michael John Nebo, Joseph Salvaggio, Michelle Franzen, William Franzen, Michelle Fitzpatrick, Kathy Humphreys, David Humphreys, Claudia McCracken, Jeffrey Lupo, Rita Skirpan, Brian Opry, Tamara Cezanne, Sandy Orlando, Vicki Schorsch, Debbie Ringel, Jean Zott, Andrew Orlando, Bill Yerbeck, Marissa Sluwecka. Some seem to be. And then we have Terrence McCoskey, Anna McCoskey, Donald Perkins Jr., Richard Pavlich, Greg Childs, Jackie Ryan, Gary Lusk, Judy Palladino, Hillary Dubé, Lawrence Roca, Clifford Frost, Karen Frost, Robert Percival, Moira, Pamela Pfeiffer, Richard Schaefer, Michael Babbitt, Victoria Zapsky, Carolyn Perkins, Matthew Ryan, Nathaniel Bean, Pamela Wozniak, Stephen Swedick, Beverly Marshall, Sandra Hilkert, Tony Zolanka, Katrina Wetzel, Phil Rode, Christopher Gillanders, G.J. LaRouche, David Baxick, Daniel Rutledge, Sam Tola, Sherry Bretz, John DeCaro, Claudia McQuera, John Stroit, Jeff Johnson, Paul Schorsch, John Zupanik, Eddie Kabazinski, Mario Bernard Jr., Jerry Bellello, Jill Crandall, Elizabeth Carell, Judith Sinclair, John Carell, Flora Cusimano, Joseph Gorak, Kurt Hooper Sr., Kimberly Clark, Mark Hemmerling, Mark Conway, Sheila Pomeranski, Catherine Anderson, Patricia DeVergulo, stop it, please, go too fast, Sandra Nuss, Mark Stadwick, Sean Miller, George Lozanis, Kenny Hanna, Justin Spires, Robert Little, Michael Garvonic, Max Feldman, Paul Hornum, Joyce Bain, Brad Delaruel, sorry Brad, Michelle Leake, Mark Corrio, Carlo Maiale, Linda Stout, Kevin Smith, Michelle Smith, Rob Huff, Forrest Johns, Richard Moore, Michael McGrady, Sandra Johns, Paul M. Smith, Julie Bolstelsterler, Connie Flum, David Flum, Karen Brasher, Bill Yerbik, Susan Heffling, Donna Shurish, John Vermeulen, Melissa Carone, Kurt Broadridge, Kim Meltzer, Rick Stefakis, Jared Maynard, Angelique Johnson, Judy Avalon, Maria Slewecki, Laura Velasco, Catherine White, Karen Gill, Fred Schulzler, Linda Wilson, Roy Wilson, Barbara Van Sickle, Don Van Sickle, Barbara Gerda, C-E-R-D-A, sorry Barb, Vincent Welch, Paul Donkey, James Wilsack, Matthew Williams, Dan, I should know your last name, Acacia, Denise Acacia, Keith Wingfield, Julie Nywolf, Karen Delicata, Colleen Kendrow, Kathy Marsh, Gary Kant, Giovanni Nadrea, James North, David Shai, Victoria Milkey, and Dan Kress.
I motion to approve the slate.
I move to adopt the slate. I motion to expose this party.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the secretary is going to read, starting with the alternates, all of the names on the list.
All right, starting with the alternates. So if you don't hear your name, you heard it before, you're a regular delegate. Sorry, I didn't know I was supposed to differentiate. I just kept reading. Hi, Dar. Terrence McCoskey, Anna McCoskey, Donald, if you're talking, you're not going to hear. Donald Perkins Jr., Richard Pavlich, Greg Childs, Jackie Ryan, Gary Lusk, Judy Palladino, Hillary Dubé, Larry Rocca, Cliff Frost, Sharon Frost, Robert Percival, Moira Smith, Pamela Pfeiffer, Richard Schaefer, Michael Babbitt, Victoria Zapsky, Carolyn Perkins, Matthew Ryan, Nathaniel Bean, Pamela Wozniak, Stephen Swedick, Beverly Marshall, Sandra Hilkert, Tony Zalanka, Katrina Wetzel, Phil Rode, Christopher Gillanders, G.J. LaRouche, David Baxick, Daniel Rutledge, Sam Tola, Sherry Brents, John DeCaro, Claudia McCara, John Stroich, Gus Ganem, Jeff Johnson, Paul Schorsch, John Zupanik, Eddie Kabazinski, Mario Bernard Jr., Jerry Bellello, Jill Crandall, Elizabeth Carell, Judith Sinclair, John Carell, Flora Cusimano, Joseph Gorak, Kurt Hooper Sr., Kimberly Clark, Mark Hemmerling, Mark Conway, Sheila Pomeranski, Catherine Anderson, Patricia DeVergulo, Sandra Nuss, Marge Stadwick, Sean Miller, George Lozanis, Kenny Hanna, Justin Spires, Robert Little, Michael Gervonic, Max Feldman, Paul Horung, Joyce Bain, Brad De La Rue, Michelle Leake, Mark Corrio, Carlo Maiale, Linda Stout, Kevin Smith, Michelle Smith, Rob Huff, Forrest Johns, Richard Moore, Michael McGrady, Sandra Johns, Paul M. Smith, Julie Bolster, Connie Flum, David Flum, Karen Brasher, Susan Heffling, Donna Shurish, John Vermeulen, Melissa Carone, Kurt Broadridge, Kim Meltzer, Rick Stefakis, Jared Bernard, Angelique Johnson, Judy Avalon, Maria Slewicki, Laura Velasco, Catherine White, Carrie Gill, Fred Schulzler, Linda Wilson, Roy Wilson, Barbara Van Sickle, Don Van Sickle, Barbara Shreda, Vincent Welch, Paul Donkey, James Wilsack, Matthew Williams, Daniel Acacia, Denise Acacia, Keith Wingfield, Karen Delicata, Colleen Kendrow, Kathy Marsh, Gary Kant, Giovanni, James North, David Shy, and Dan Cruz.
Still didn't mention my name.
We have to do the full list of every single delegate in the county.
Good.
Exhibit Daniel Acacia. No, we don't. That's different. A standing vote and a roll call vote are two totally different votes. If you read the rules, every vote is to be done by roll call, and I will read it. Number 3 of the rules that we passed earlier today, or was it yesterday? I don't know. Number 3, all votes shall be conducted by roll call. So that you're going to vote yay or nay or yes or no, I don't care, on whether or not you want the slate as is. And then I will count them up, and then if we have a majority, then we start over. And we can take every person one by one, and we'll do all 400 names each time. All right, number 1, here we got Daniel Acacia. Denise Acacia. Rose Atkins. Sal Agrusa. Antonio Aiello. Mike Aiello.
They're not even here. There's some more people that aren't here.
Nobody's here.
None of those people.
Catherine Anderson. Grant Anderson. Joe Organa. Daniel Arntz. Jonathan Arntz. Kelly Austin. Did I hear Kelly Austin?
Calling out if I'm here?
Jonathan Arntz?
Yes.
You guys got to read it loud and clear, and if everyone else is quiet, because otherwise I got to start over. So that was Jonathan?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, that was a yes. Okay, did Kelly Austin? Judy Avalon. Michael Babbitt. Ronald Babin. Verna Babula. Stephen Bahura. Fausta Bahari. David Baksick. He said yay. You want to announce? Where did it go? Michelle Ballard. Not here. Dorota Banderowitz. Frederick Bain. Yay. Joyce Bain. Yay. Selena Banca. Selena Banca. Yay. Jason Barnes. Paul Barrett.
No.
No. Thaddeus Basilglo. Sorry, Thaddeus. Nathaniel Bean. Stephen Beck. I can't hear people if they're even saying anything. Judy Bernard. Mario Bernard Jr. No. Sorry, guys. Jerry Bielio? Here. Yes or no? Yes. Thank you. Brian Bishop? Marsha Bodari? Marsha Bodari? I heard someone say yes, guys. That's why you gotta be quiet. I know, I got to confirm, because I would have put yes. Julie Bolsler? David Bodie? Ted Boniecki? Merle Boniecki? Sandra Bauer? Hunter Bradford? Robert Brandenburg? Nicklin Brandenburg? James Brasher? Karen Brasher? Keith Brennan? Sherry Bretz? Thank you. Yes. Jason Bright? Thank you, Jason. Yay. Eric Brisky. Kurt Broadbridge. Mary Brunn. Stacy Buck. Sue Bush. Mary Butch. Woo, onto the C's. Mark Camarada. Patty Camarada. Patty Camarada, yes. James Carabelli. Maria Carl. Maria Carl. Thank you. Michael Carluccio. Melissa Carone. Gregory Carpenter. Lisa Casali. Alan Casimir. Eric Castiglia. Marlene Centeno. How do you say your name? Thank you. Centeno. Barbara Serta. Greg Childs. Kimberly Clark. No. Gail Claspel. Russ Cleary. Timothy Klein. Sheila Cahoon. No. Barbara Cole. No. Mark Conway. Yes. Bobby Core. Joe Crandall. No. Elizabeth Carell. No. John Carell. No. Flora Cusimano. No. Victoria Zapsky. Scott Sazak. Joe Dabrowski. We're in the D's. Brad Delarue. No. Thank you. No. Karen Delicata. No. Joseph DeShriver. John DeCaro. Lucia DeSicchio. Patricia DePuccio. Patricia DeVergilio. Darlene Dotzel. No. Brenda Dominic. Paul Donkey. Laura Drouillard. Hillary Dubé. Frank Duke III. John Dizzy Wanowski. Julie Elkins. Ryan Ellis. Gary Engelhardt. Max Felsman. No. Michelle Fitzpatrick? Yes. Michael Flynn. Jeff Ford?
Yay.
Yes. Elizabeth Forlini? Anthony Forlini? Rachel Fortins? Yes. Michelle Franzen? No. William Franzen? No. Cliff Frost? Sharon Frost? Stephen Gadzinski?
This is not for me.
Roman Gulka? We're in the G's, guys. Leo Gary? Michael Garvonic? Lena Gattari? Pat Gadillian? Glenn Gellert? No. Gus Ganam? Did someone say something? Gus? Okay, thank you. Shane Giannino? Fred Gibson? No. Fred Gibson Jr.? Oh, you're junior? Thank you. Danielle Gilbert? John Gilbert? Gary Gill? No. Christopher Gillanders? Chris Gladich? Grant Galassa? No. Sheila Goldstein? Yes. Roger Goodrich?
No.
No. Joseph Gorak? No. Brian Gorney? Michelle Graham? Marjorie Graham? Daniel Grano? Janice Grimes? Jason Griswold? Sylvia Grott? Ken Gullick? Maria Gullick? Kathleen Handyside? No. Elizabeth Hanna? No. Kenny Hanna? Sandy Artunian? Yes. Diane Hayes? Yes. Janine Heyman? Susan Heffling? Rhonda Heinrich? Mark Hemmerling?
No.
Thank you. No. Dana Henry? Sandra Hilkert? No. Bill Hollister? Deborah Holmes? Kurt Hooper? No. David Humphreys? Rob Huth? Mark Jablecki? Dennis Jablonski? Vanessa Jackson? Paul Jersey?
Yes.
Yes. Russ Johns? Horace Johns? No. Sandra Johns? No. Kevin Johns? Jeff Johnson? No. Janet Johnson? Yes. Angelique Johnson? No. Noel Johnson? Benjamin Joseph? Yes. Zbigniew Jurkajenko? If that sounds something like your name. Wow. I apologize. Eddie Kabazinski?
Hell no.
No. Gary Kant?
No.
Gary Kant?
No.
Thank you. No. John Karbowski? Paul Cardes? Colleen Kendrow? Catherine Kirk? Peter?
Yes.
Thank you. Yes. Barbara Kolasinski? Here, I should have you reading these. Richard Kolasinski? Mark Corroy?
No.
No. Only 8 more pages. Joseph Kozar? Stanislaw Krolsevich? Robin Kroluski? Donald Krupinski? Mark Kolchaiki? Lisa Carpenter LaBelle? Yes. David Langer? Yes. G.J. LaRouche? Yes. Michelle Leake? No. Lori Lenkevich? Jean Shabath Lewis? Larry Lilly? Robert Little? Michael Lodge? Roger Lonsway? And Tony Lorenk? Kenneth Loria? George Lozanis? Joanne Hopkins Lucia? Karen Pochniak Lloyd? Angel Lucocala? Jeffrey Lupo?
No.
No. Gary Lusk? Almir Magdesi? Carlo Mayali? Lisa Mankiewicz? Yes. Paul Manning? Robert Manning? Claudia Macara? Yes. April Marlowe. Jack Marlowe. Kathy Marsh. If I lose my voice, my husband will be very thankful. Beverly Marshall. No. Barbara Martin. No. Thank you. James Martin. No. George Massou. Jim Madison. I'll make sure it's not bad. Jared Maynard. Jason McFlanahan. Claudia McCracken. Yes. Daniel McFadden Sr. Michael McGrady. Kyle McKee. Anna McCoskey. Yes. Terrence McCoskey. Yay. Tim Meltzler. Peter Meyer. Jason Myers. Dan Mazzapella. Maureen Middleton. Maureen Middleton? Okay, no. Sean Miller. James Miller. Thank you, yes. Candace Miller. Sue Milligan. Carol Mills. Carol Mills? Thank you, yes. Thank you, yes. Thomas Mitchell.
And then you've got these state committee people.
Thomas Mitchell. Thank you. I didn't know if I couldn't hear him. Lev Montgomery. Richard Moore. Yes. Tracy Murray. Giovanni. No, thank you. Janice Nearen. William Nearen. Michael Nibel. Ken Nelson. Yes.
I don't know if they have a
Suzanne Nesbet. Yes. Hannah Neiman.
I don't think there's reconsideration.
Orville Neiman. Fred Niedenstedt.
No.
No. Julie Newoy. Yes. Jim North.
No.
No. James North. Lisa North. Sandra Nuss. Kurt O'Keefe. Mary Akin. Timothy O'Neill. Noel O'Neill. Sandy Orlando. Judy Palladino. Oh, sorry, Sandy said yes. Joyce Palmquist. Brian Pennebecker. Richard Paraventi. Robert Parsons, Jr. Richard Pavlich. Thank you. No. Frank Pavlik. Teresa Pezanuik. Dina Paglioni. Carolyn Perkins. Donald Perkins. Patricia Perschetti. Brigitte Pettibone. Pamela Pfeiffer. No. I'm sorry if I'm murdering your name. Connie Flom. No. David Flom. No. Vito Pianello. Dennis Pilak. Edward Pankowski. Gustav Pikula. Robert Paisanevic. Ben Pietro. Sheila Pomeransky. No. Michigan Fights on. Patricia Prill. Ron Potasic. Robert Percival. Yes. Robert Ray. Sandra Raymond. Arthur Ryu. Yes? Thank you. Keith Rebar. Carol Reed. Carol Reed, you still here? What are you voting? Thank you. No. Richmond Render. Mark Ringel. Larry Rocca. Phil Rode. Maria Rogalski. Joseph Romano. Jacqueline Rotman.
That's what I'm saying.
Jerry Ruman. S.M. Rutkowski. Yes. Daniel Rutledge. Jackie Ryan. No. Matthew Ryan. Diane Saber. No. Joseph Savaggio. Kyle Schimick. Janice Schnabel. Kathy Schneider. Frederick Schoen.
Congress.
Paul Schorsch. No. Fred Schussler. Dale Schwatch.
But it's the whole point. They got the rhinoceros on the first.
Rayanne Schlesinger.
I didn't know it was the approval of the slate.
David Schy.
So I made a mistake.
David Seiler. James Senstock.
Imagine if we had this in Congress.
Richard Schaefer.
What we're doing right now.
No.
Every shady bill.
Michael Shalal.
Every
Larry Charlo. Linda Charlo.
The right way, we could do.
Julia Shonka.
Right way.
You seem delicate surgery.
Let people,
Donna
let the
Shurish.
delegates speak like they're supposed to.
No. James Samasco. Judith Sinclair. No. Ronald Singer.
Rhinos. And say we're going to do
Ronald Singer. Thank you.
Yeah, well,
Wendy Siddick. Peter Sturpan.
don't look like it.
Yes. Patrick Skozek.
That's a lot of no's.
So somebody.
Maria Slowicki. Tyler Smith. Ellen Smith. Yes. Moira Smith. No. Paul Smith. No. Kevin Smith.
I mean, an effort.
Michelle Smith. Edward Smith. Timothy Smith.
The ones that really care here.
Kelly Smither. Deborah Socia. Mary Soggy.
I
Thank
can't
you.
believe they put me on as an alternate.
Thank you, I'm on. Dean Sunday.
From
Jacqueline Sorrentino. Jacob Zorro. Justin Spires. Stephen Springborn. No. Cecil St. Pierre Jr.
You know damn well he,
Mark Stadwick.
they're all not here.
No. Susan Stadwick. Sean Staniak. Rick Stethakis. Thank you. Susan Steyer. Yes. Linda Stout. No. John Stroich.
You did it the right way. There were other
Louise Strong. No. Mel, what?
They ignored you.
John Stroich said no. I need everybody to be louder. I'm gonna pass you up, guys. I can't hear you. I mean, scream like that. I don't care. At least I heard. Mel Stoll Jr.
Oh, God, that's.
Justin Somerville. William Sussex. You know how many delegates there are at Macomb. Jonah Sutton. Stephen Sweattick. Exactly. How many don't show up? Stanley Seijud. Joseph Cezanne. Yes. I should know your last name too, sorry. Andrew Schmozmak.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I was wondering who you were.
Tom
I'm
Zinski.
his wife.
She's staff.
Mario Facchi.
He knows better. No woman wants to
Loretta Phelan.
I'm
Nancy Tissio.
What?
Sam Tola.
Are you Carolyn's daughter?
Larry Tominello.
I'm not related to.
Edith Tomlin.
Different spelling then?
Joe Torrey.
No, she's Arden.
Linda Burns Torp. Yes. Barbara Torres. Peter Torres. Kevin Trippy. Anthony Trucano. Karen Tucker. Yes. Dino Trucano. Benjamin Turner. Yes. Lauren Turner. Yes. Pamela Ulrich. No. Gary Valance. Barb Van Sickle. Don Van Sickle. Laura Velasco. No. John Vermeulen.
No, it's my back. I have a
Gino Vitale.
that loosens my back up.
Michael Boris. Bradley Voss. Nicholas Brannick.
It's just, it's a technique.
Jennifer Walker.
It's my whole back that's messed up, so that's,
Suzanne Waltman. No. Vincent Welch.
so it just helps loosen my back up.
Sandy Wheeler. No. Bethany Wheeler. Yes. Katrina Wetzel.
So Bethany, she on that committee?
No. Brendan White.
Bethany?
Catherine White. Gabrielle Weichert. James Wilczek. No. Derek Wilczynski. Sorry, Derek. Adam Wiley. Matthew Williams. No. Marsha McAvery Wills. Linda Wilson. No. Roy Wilson. No. Keith Wingfield. Craig Wynn. Jimmy Woodard. No. Douglas Wozniak. Pamela Wozniak. Ronald Worth. Bill Yerbeck. No. Nicholas York. George Youssef. Michelle Zabawa.
She's up here on the dais right now.
Gary Zarin.
So I know exactly what she looks like now.
Roland Zarif. Yes.
So anyways,
Denise Zaja.
that's what's happened so far. The rhinos
Tony Zalanka.
have tried to go back there.
David Zucchero.
People that
John Zubank. Yes.
put on their free delegates.
Bill Clift.
So then they tried to use state parties
Mark Foster.
and people that are in office right now.
These are the at-large delegates. John James. Peter Lucido.
Go
Mike McDonald.
and a lot of them
Adam Pelt.
automatically thought they were going to get in.
James Perna.
So
Joe Sabatini.
delegates are
Randall Schaefer.
knocking out and they
Alicia St. Germain.
we're here.
Wendy Waters.
Why did they get to
Barb Zinner.
and
Yes.
so there was an uproar. There's about 129 people here. The one that they got put on hold is meetings of selected delegates. It's because the people, the selection committee handlers, they made the list. Went back.
Okay. The votes were 82 no, 48 yes.
Well, you can change
We're in here for the long haul, kids. Go to the bathroom, call your family, eat some Tic Tacs.
You can change one more
Can
vote.
I,
Reverse
can I,
one vote.
can I,
To no.
can I?
In case
Just a
you're
minute,
not-
please.
Is line up here and then state your name.
But what about the ones that are not on the list?
State. No, just delegates, just delegates. All we need,
Delegate. But my name's not.
okay, you guys, please sit down. Just, can you guys be patient for a second? Okay?
If you want to get out of here before Thursday, please ask everybody to have a seat because we need order. I am not starting anything until we have everybody seated. Everyone's going to get on list, and we're not in line at Costco for free samples. We're not running out. But you need to know who she wants to stand up here. We got people up here in the wrong list. So when those folks over there have a seat, we will continue.
Oh my God.
All that are delegates. Only delegates, no alternates, no hardworking Republicans, just delegates.
You were on the original delegate list, not all.
I wasn't on the delegate list. It was
List.
Bailey.
Yeah, I'm going to stay to the end with you guys, right? I have to be the rare end of that. I ran and looked at people like us. Things that we learn at CMP are things that the RC needs to hear.